Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Australia. We're in Brisbane right now. We arrived a couple of days ago. If you haven't seen that first video yet, there's a link in the description. We're here with my cousin Annie before we start a 2-week road trip down to Melbourne. But there's a twist. A Category 2 cyclone is heading straight for the west coast. Our plans could literally be blown away. We've never faced a decision like this before. Do we leave or do we stay? So stick around, folks, to see what happens next. But first, let's rewind to yesterday. After leaving the Lone Pine Sanctuary, we popped into the city for a quick look around. We didn't stay long, just enough time to take in some of the sights and get a feel for the Brisbane's vibe. So guys, we have made it to the Brisbane sign. There it is. What a perfect day, beautiful sky, beautiful buildings behind. And this is Brisbane, folks. Our first stop on our leg of our Australian tour. There you go, guys. That is the Brisbane sign. So we're just walking along the south bank. Feels like we're in London rather than Brisbane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
only probably about 25 degrees difference in temperature.
How many degrees, Mr.
At
D?
least 25 degrees. It's 32 here now, so
It's 32.
London we're probably looking at maybe 5 to 7 degrees. So yeah, it's a tad warmer here.
Yeah, we're just walking under the trees. Get some shade.
Find something we're eating it.
Yeah, we're going to go and find, we're going to hunt down something to eat now.
So it's going to be something very light.
And a nice cold drink before we head back. So there is a Nepalese peace pagoda here at the south bank, which looked quite interesting, so we thought we'd just stop here and have a quick look. And it does look very peaceful, I must say, but it also looks a welcome respite out of the sun. So we thought we'd just have a little nose. Mr. D's got to go and ring that bell, I think he said he was. Oh, I don't know if you're allowed to or not. Who's going to see?
No ringer.
No ringer. But a beautiful bell all the same. It's very nice in here. Very peaceful. It's surrounded by some water gardens and bamboo. And the carvings are exquisite here. Anyone would think I'm back in Hong Kong here, but we're not. We're in Australia. And here is a piano. Are you going to play me a tune? Move along. That was good.
What was it?
I don't know. I remember learning it as a kid. We didn't have that much time, so we just saw some of the sights in Brisbane, taking the obligatory photos before negotiating our way out the underground car park. That was a whistle-stop tour. But later that night, we went to a lovely meal with Annie and her partner Aaron at Cermak Winery, a beautiful local vineyard where wallabies hopped freely around the grounds, and the meal was absolutely lovely. The next morning we reluctantly left Brisbane as Cyclone Alfred loomed tracking straight towards the west coast. Saying goodbye to everyone is especially hard, but we needed to say goodbye to Annie. With our flight booked in 2 weeks, we couldn't risk being stranded here, so with heavy hearts we pressed on with our journey. Our first stop was Surfers Paradise. By the time I'm editing this video, the severe damage caused by the cyclone has already been all over the news. How lucky were we to experience it beforehand? It was absolutely beautiful. We had to rack up some miles, so we drove hard before stopping for lunch. But the real joy of the journey was taken in the stunning countryside. Every mile was worth it.
Hi guys, we made it to Byron Bay. Where are we, Mr. D?
We are by the lighthouse, and it's the most easterly point in Australia.
We're standing on that point right this second.
That is the Pacific Ocean, which is totally blue in colour today. It's beautiful, the colours today. And behind me, up there, is the lighthouse. After our lunch stop, we hit the road again and finally reached our destination. We had driven over 200 miles today and arrived at Coffs Harbour at our Airbnb. We were completely ready for a rest and a good meal. So guys, welcome to Coffs Harbour. We have arrived at our Airbnb, which is here, and it's called Sounds of the Sea, and that is why. Can you hear that? Because we can, and it sounds lovely. And I should imagine Mr. D is going to get out there with his eye telescope in a bit and see if he can spot any whales, because apparently you can see whales along here. So, but very nice bedroom. The host welcomed us, showed us round. We've got a nice cup of tea there, and this is the back and ensuite to the bathroom area. We've got the bathroom, the shower, me, and yeah, so we just settled down after our drive. Done a 4-hour drive today down here to make some headland down the west coast, and then we're going to go out and have some dinner. We had a wonderful stay at our Airbnb, and that evening we headed out for dinner at a spot called the Holy Moly. Thoroughly recommended. It had a bit of a holiday camp vibe, but we loved it all the same. True to form, we were up early the next morning to chase that sunrise, and it didn't disappoint. After a warm breakfast with our hosts, we packed up for a full day's driving towards Sydney. It was going to be a long day. On the way, we planned to stop in Port Macquarie before ending the day at our next Airbnb in Salamanca Bay. Let's see how we get on. Well, folks, you'll need to wait till next week to find out, as things don't always go to plan. Thanks for watching.